Humane is the new movie by Cronenberg. How lucky are we that we have a family of French-Canadian filmmakers like the Cronenbergs continuously pushing out new work for us. We most recently got Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool and David Cronenberg's Crimes of the Future, one of the most underrated movies of that year. And here we are with a debut from daughter Caitlin Cronenberg. Humane is set in this world where the ecological state is so bad that the government is encouraging people to enlist themselves to be euthanized to reduce the population. Here we have Peter Gallagher, the father of this family, volunteering. But due to a complication with the ordeal, he can't be the only body that is going away that day, which causes the rest of these siblings to have to figure out which one has to go. And well, it turns into a bloodbath. So I guess the name Cronenberg is a little bit of a dead giveaway when it comes to these kind of genre movies. Sure, expect something bloody, expect something a little heady, but at its core, Humane is a family drama. It's a movie that's far less concerned about saving our planet. It's really about who's going to make it out of this intense situation. I can tell you after seeing the movie that there are no winners here. And I'm also happy to say that I mostly enjoyed Humane. It's not perfect, but I think that it is trim and enjoyable enough to satisfy a late night horror movie. I'm also soft on any movie that involves siblings, and I like how Humane does this one. A older brother who's a little stuck up and works in government, a sister who is a little wealthy and strong-willed but has a child, a daughter who is an aspiring actor and is close to nailing the role that she deserves, and a stepson who used to be an addict but is on a road of recovery and is very good at the piano. This movie doesn't really skimp in terms of characterization, as it is a horror movie. There's still a sense of dramatic resonance going on in this movie. Keep in mind, these siblings don't keep in touch with each other, so when it comes time to figure out which one of these bodies have to go, it becomes pretty brutal. And the performances are mostly fine. We have Baruchel, who turns in a semi-funny, semi-annoying performance, but I always like him. Hampshire plays a character that is pretty easy to hate. Sebastian Chacun, he was a little shaky at first for me, but as the movie went on, I liked his character, and his was the most interesting. Alana Bale as the actress character turns in fine. Also worth mentioning, Enrico Colantoni as the villain of this movie. Imagine like Kevin James in this psychotic, almost sarcastic leaning role. He's the type that's telling the siblings that one of them has to kill each other, and at the same time he's whistling in the kitchen and looking at all the pictures of the family. There is a child actor on this movie who is really not so good. She tells the main enemy of this movie these semi-deep idioms and statements as she's walking away, and I just didn't buy it. And despite this movie doing a lot of things right, it's really not rooted in anything real. It's horror, so we need these characters to have very thick skin to go through a lot of injuries, yes. But even the ecological state of this movie is so underwritten. There's like a couple scenes where the characters are outside. They have these aluminum looking umbrellas, but we don't really quite know why. Also, there's a couple characters that use social media on this movie. A character gets bullied on social media. Bad scene. They could have done anything else. They could have made a meme, but instead it's just very unbelievable. Still though, I gotta say, I like Humane, and I emphasize with Caitlin having to follow in her father's footsteps, having such a huge expectation alongside her brother as well. I think this was a cool debut to start on, and if it's worth any comparison, I liked this one more than Antiviral. I would give this a 6.7. It is playing in select theaters on April 26th, and it will be playing on demand as well, so check it out. Thanks for watching.